I actually do know that is a move you can make.
It is a move. Oh, hi there. Hi, I'm Peter.
I'm Mike.
And here we are at Days of Knigts. We didn't even know you were coming. So as you know, this is Gab, and we're just going to do a little segment about Days of Knigts and kind of let you guys know, as well as we're going to learn a little bit too, and find out what Days of Knigts is really all about.
GURPS, 4th edition.
Luce Libre Hero.
Happy birthday game.
Dungeons and Dragons, Player Handbook 3.
Death Watch.
Mexican farming shirt.
Good.
Gollum with Precious.
Blood of Dragon Scar.
Dragon greeting card.
Tactless greeting cards.
Bucci.
No.
World of Warcraft t-shirts.
Munchkin Foo. Munchkin Booty. And the ever popular The Good, the Bad, and the Munchkin.
Puzzle of scantily clad girl crying blood.
Suitcase.
This is the back room where they have sports stuff. You're not supposed to know about this.
I love you, Ticket Oak.
Cat Dragon. Alright, so we're here with John, the owner of Days of Knigts. So like we said earlier, we're just doing a quick highlight of some of the institutions on Main Street. Just wanted to find a little bit more about the store.
Okay,
So how long have you guys been here?
this is our 31st year.
Wow, 31 years. What are some of the kinds of events you guys have here? I saw ads outside for a lot of, you have a pretty full schedule.
We do. Next week, next Saturday, the 20th, we have Zombie Fest.
Wow, tell me about that a little bit.
Well, I have a couple friends who wrote zombie novels. One a long time ago and one 2 years ago. And I thought, well, why don't we just give them some time,
Right.
you know? And so we created a thing called Zombie Fest, and they both come and sign books. And we also, there's two guys who do a graphic novel called The Living Corpse, which has been turned into a 3D movie, premiered the 29th up in Philadelphia. So they'll be here, and they do caricatures of people when they come. We'll have a couple makeup or a couple costume stores here.
So dressing up is encouraged.
Oh yes. Matter of fact, if you're dressed as a zombie, you get special discounts at this store.
Wow.
That's good to know.
People are dying to
will
get
wanna
in
know
here.
that.
Yeah.
Know what I mean?
Does the store get really busy on those days?
Well, we only did it once in 2010, and we had about 100 people dressed as zombies.
Oh wow.
So, but unfortunately, we had the worst timing. I just never thought that, because it's homecoming weekend, that Saturday. So we normally, and what we're still trying to do is a zombie crawl after the store closes, where if you look like a zombie, they'll sell you that. Because of the laws of the state of Delaware, they can't give discounted drinks.
Right.
But what they do is they'll create a special drink, hopefully a zombie, and sell it for a special price to the people who look like
I'm pretty positive I saw that last year.
Yeah, something
Yeah.
bloody, gory.
Was it really?
Now let's say that I have this is true, a Team Rocket Japanese holographic Gyarados. Is that worth anything?
I don't know.
What should I do with it? Should I put it on
Yeah,
the
I got
spokes
a
of my
binder.
bike? Or
I got a
should
binder I've been holding on
I
to for a long time.
I would Google it
Yeah,
and see. You know, you can find a price list.
yeah.
I'm gonna get rich off my Pokemon cards.
Certainly,
That's a
I
little
certainly
Beanie
hope
Baby
I
craze
can.
too that went
Yeah,
through
that
that
fell
thing.
off too.
You know, I had an employee here who took a week off to go to Montana or someplace, and she never came back, or at least not for like 3 or 4 months, because she claimed she didn't have any money to buy a bus ticket back. So anyway, when she eventually came back, she gave me a Beanie Baby spider Okay?
Valuable.
I sold it for $550.
No way.
Mickey
I would have
Mantle
never
rookie
saw-
card.
Yeah. Now,
I would
Baby
never-
Spider.
I would never sell anything that a friend gave me, you
Right.
know, like that. But $550.
Yeah,
I'm selling that at 200.
So I
No,
took,
but you say if the TY tag is like fully intact,
Yeah.
you can resell them.
yeah. Well, I took her out to a real fancy restaurant
There you go. There you go.
and kept a lot of money for myself.
That's good. That's good.
Do you guys dabble in? Have you ever seen the movie Step Brothers?
No, I haven't.
They do a lot of live action role playing, LARP. Do you buy and sell LARP gear?
A little bit, not a lot.
What?
We
We're thinking about maybe trying to break into it.
Break into the
potentially.
I run 2 LARP events a year.
Okay.
But I don't do like the traditional vampires and the sort of undead world of that a lot of people associate with LARP. Next year we're doing. No, that's the year after we're doing Steam. We're doing some sort of fantasy prequel
That's right up your alley.
to a Frog King. They ran an event 3 or 4 years ago, which was about. It started with the king of this fantasy land being turned into a frog, and they called all these people together
Can't we all
to
relate?
try to get the Turn the King back.
Oh.
So now this new one is going to take place like 1,000 years before that or something.
Okay.
I don't know.
It was close.
So,
Do you
I-
guys have costumes here too? Like for those like fantasy role playing things?
Well, we do have sometime, but they're not specifically for that.
Okay.
You know, I've often thought about selling costuming, but it's just anytime you get into sizes, it's just a
Yeah, that's true.
pain.
Stop.
Yeah.
So that knight's costume in the window isn't for sale?
No.
No.
That's
It's an institution.
that used to be 9 feet tall.
What do you mean used to be?
It used to be 9 feet
Chop it with the
tall.
legs?
It's well, where
It got old. Spine started to go bad.
Slowly
Started to shrink it over.
essentially, when we were at was the mini mall.
Yeah.
Okay, we used to carry it in and out every day. Well,
wow.
it's only cheap tin.
Okay.
Okay, that's kind of grommeted together or something, and so over the years of bringing it out and out, it would break, and then we'd have to rebuild it. And every time we rebuilt it, it was shorter.
So do you have a favorite game in this store?
I have favorite games in each of the categories, maybe.
But no one favorite?
Well, I think if I had my druthers, I'd fly around the country and play in LARPs
It's really cool.
because it's really fun. You get to
Fresh air.
immerse yourself in a different person than you are, and be that person for 6 hours, 25 hours, however long the LARP is, and you can just forget all your troubles and woes. And I'm not even have pains or anything like
Yeah.
that I have daily
Right,
anyway.
right.
But I'm now a new character. That character doesn't have those pains.
Have you done that before?
What's
the
that?
LARP?
Oh yeah, all the time.
Who's your character?
What's your guy?
Well, no, I do. They're all sort of themed based. Okay, so like we just ran Labor Day. We run every Labor Day because since we have people coming from all over, that gives them that extra day because everybody's pretty much off on Monday, so they have an extra travel day or
Right.
whatever. And we did Oscars. So we actually ran on Saturday night the Oscar show. Okay.
Cool.
And gave out Oscars and so on and so forth.
Did you win anything?
Well, I played the head of the Academy.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so
Yeah, that's
my name
impressive.
was Byron T. Crumbcakes, by God.
Wow.
And if you didn't say by God, you were in trouble.
That's great.
So, I mean, I had a lot of fun doing that. But that was pretty good. And instead of doing film clips, we do like 10 to 15 second little skits. So if you were up for Best Actor, it's your responsibility to come
Well,
up with a
Would I be
skit.
acting or would I be delivering a speech?
Whatever you want to do.
true.
You have to do. Yeah, if you win,
win, you got
you
a
have to give a speech. But and we have people around that are not specific characters who can help you with that. Be different
right.
parts, and plus there might be other people that are also nominated from your premiere movie besides you, because
Right.
you can get them to be in the
Yeah, they can all come and accept it with me.
True.
Well, no, but you have to do a skit.
Right. Okay. So we would maybe like do like our favorite scene.
Yeah. So,
Not bad.
and some of those they're all pretty much funny. I mean, if you don't do a funny one, you probably won't win. So,
Sure.
but and then other times we've done, we did one, Big Trouble in Little China, which is based on all those really awful
80s movies.
kung fu movies and stuff like that, which were I always turn those off, but some of them are really funny.
Yeah.
I mean, they're really
Unintentionally
cool. Yeah,
sometimes.
well, but I think they're done tongue in cheek. Like Jackie Chan's movies are in America, and they're he did those in China too,
Right.
Yeah.
or Japan or whatever. I don't get those straight too often. But so we've done just about every genre you can think of. So they've done goblins on an island. They've done
Wow.
gangsters. They've done
Gangsters like 50 Cent gangsters or gangsters like Al Capone gangsters?
like Al Capone gangsters.
50 Cent's been shot 9 times.
50 cents.
50 Cent.
50 cents.
He knows about
He got
50
shot
Cent.
9 times. He's still alive.
Yeah, that's a gangster.
Yeah.
I
I have one more serious question.
Okay.
I've heard rumors that in the back there's a little garage of sorts that's referred to as the gaming room. Is this true?
Yeah.
Can I go in there?
Sure.
Really?
Yeah.
After this interview, we gotta see the gaming room.
That's awesome.
It was a garage. As a matter of fact, it had those that you see in like old time movies where there are pits
Ooh.
and the car would be on top,
Okay.
and you would go down in the pit
Oh,
and work
wow.
on it like that. But they filled those in, so you can't see them anymore. But that's when I first came
I'd
here.
love to check
Those
that out.
pits were there, and
Wow.
they filled them in with concrete and so on
Right.
and so
Yeah,
forth.
because I'm not kidding. I like picture a majestic building in there. Like
Lot
just
of-
tables,
lot of gold.
gold gilded velvet glitter things.
Okay, now rethink yourself.
Okay,
And think-
all right. I'll
and
pull it back together. I'll pull it
and
together.
think about the average college student, the average high school student
Okay.
at somebody else's house that they don't care about.
Okay.
Watch your step. There's a step right here. You watch that step too.
All right.
Okay. This is all old out of print games in here.
Whoa, wow.
Okay. This is mostly role playing.
Man, this place is huge.
Oh, so it's happening. We gotta do inside.
What's that?
It's bigger than I pictured it.
Bathroom back there.
Okay, so there's no gold, but this is kind of like.
Now, this door here is a scenery closet. Is a door to the scenery closet. And that's like a 12 by 12 room filled with scenery.
Well, thank you for taking the time to sit down with us.
How do we get back? Let's go. So who knew there was so much more to Days of Knigts than we all thought? Pretty glad we figured all that out.
Me too. Next
I
time,
know I'll be back.
Next time you guys are strolling past Alibaba, maybe stopping in at U.S. Mail or Cameras, etc. Don't forget about John and our buddies at Days of Knigts.
Gem of Main Street, everyone. Come check it out.